the state failed these families.
Okay, are people linking the housing crisis to immigration? Is that what they're saying to you?
Some people are, yes. I think more broadly, people are linking just the issue in particular of international protection and how that is being mismanaged
to the housing crisis.
People, when they're under pressure, Claire, sort of look around their own environment and their own lived experience, and those that are struggling to keep up with the rent or who don't have a roof over their head, particularly in poorer communities.
Mm-hmm. And what do you say to them when they link people seeking asylum to the housing crisis? Like, do you agree with them?
I have always been clear with people that those who are responsible for the crisis in housing and the crisis in health and beyond that are those who are in government. That is the open and shut fact of the matter. I think the government have added to pressure within communities and actually drove to some extent bad feeling that could have been avoided because they have hopelessly mismanaged the issue, in particular of international protection. I think more widely, Claire, on the issue of migration and people coming and living and working here, I think everybody understands, everybody who's had to use a hospital, for example, knows that without nurses from the Philippines and doctors from the Middle East, that our services would be in big trouble. So I don't detect attention on that score at all. Mm-hmm. But there is an issue around the issue of particularly the placement of international protection centres, the lack of communication,
and that's why we know you said they should only be placed in affluent areas. Can you define an affluent area for us?
Well, I said something. This is actually what we have said, and let me repeat it. Centres should not be placed in communities that are struggling just to get by, and in some areas that aren't getting by, that don't have proper service provision, and in many cases that live in poverty. Mm-hmm. They should not go there.
Listen, some of your candidates